Greetings and welcome to the CannAssist conference call. It is now my pleasure to introduce your host, Mark Palumbo, Chief Executive Officer. Thank you, Mr. Palumbo. You may begin.
Thank you, Doug. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the CannAssist International presentation. My name is Mark Palumbo, and I am the CEO of CannAssist International. I'm here to get you excited about my company and to invest in it, of course. A quick background. I graduated from the University of Rhode Island with a degree in biology 40 years ago. I proceeded from there to the pharmaceutical and then the personal care industry. And then I had over 20 years as a successful entrepreneur starting in 1999. My first wholly owned company starting in 99 supplied novel raw materials and products to brand companies in the cosmetics and personal care industry. The company was sold in 2008 at a significant profit, enough to help fund the current path we're on now, pursuing proprietary and in-house manufactured products. Okay, the story of the Palumbos. Years into the interest in this science, my wife was unfortunately diagnosed with breast cancer. She would soon struggle with the discomfort and anxiety coincident with the treatments and the condition. Although I myself had struggled with chronic pain for years, I never earnestly attempted relief beyond the traditional anti-inflammatory and opiate diet. This was hardly a healthy or desirable solution, and it got less and less comfortable as time went on. It seemed I was hitting the gas pedal on the way to my old age, and this wouldn't do. Most importantly at this time, Marla didn't tolerate these solutions at all. It was time for me to get serious. Batching and testing more than consumed the next 2 years. Sadly, that made me too late to the game to help Marla. She, with her exceptional nursing experience and her diligence regarding taking care of her own health, discovered her cancer early. She proceeded immediately to address this disease, and she toughed it out. Thank God I can tell you she's cancer-free today. I have my love of 32 years with me, as healthy as ever, and effectively providing the essential support I have always relied on. Proceeding on this promising path to address my ever-present pain management issues, CiBiDinol was developed. A proprietary technology producing CiBiDinol provided the level of relief that I sought for my wife, a level of relief I rely on and enjoy myself today. From my earlier rocking chair of skepticism, I had tried everything. They had me on every drug. My initially low expectations were instead rewarded by a significant relief. That was pretty exciting, and I couldn't help but understand the very many people this could help. Products I've made using this technology have removed NSAIDs and opiates from my life, with all the disturbing side effects that came with them. And I was on those drugs for 30 years when I started taking the capsules. If that's not enough, subsequent revelations regarding how this technology could boost the performance of many commonly used drugs and supplements was a 2,000-watt light bulb moment. Okay, the company's vision. Xceptol's broad, rather altruistic vision is that all people with happy and balanced lives, we want to help everybody by providing functional, high-quality CBD products to both mildly and effectively address what ails people. We imagine seeing consumers access and use our products. This without side effects and doctor-supported experience towards relieving the challenges from anxiety to chronic pain to sleep. Every big pharma synthetic med has side effects. They simply weren't designed or taken from nature. Well, they were taken in coffee, but they were never in our food chain, so could never truly be expected to remain resident in our body or to interact seamlessly with it. The CBD, cannabidiol from the cannabis plant or the hemp plant, does not produce the psychoactive effects of THC. This made for a very interesting pursuit for an alternative in conventional medicine, to conventional medicine. Spearheading our interest in this pursuit was our own federal government, following the now debunked claims made by the FDA that classified cannabinoids as Schedule 1, or drugs having no medicinal purpose. It gets clear to me every day regarding what they've been so afraid of. I see it as an increasingly sophisticated and knowledgeable public regarding what things are really possible. Formulas we tried using CBD alone in the beginning in some oil carrier really had very limited effect, but that there was some effect kept us going. As a global society, we are in what is likely our strangest place in generations. Always keeping an eye out for the silver lining, I see vast opportunities in this period of critical questioning regarding the effectiveness of government solutions. Solutions generally known to be compromised due to the many motivations behind the people making the decisions. The need for direct, appropriate, safe, consumer-friendly, affordable, and ready-to-supply products that can address relief is beyond large. It represents and welcomes a population ready for departure from the status quo. This is where CiBiDinol comes in. Cannabidiol is an oil-soluble substance. While we all need and use oils on our skin and in our diet, oils take longer to absorb. CBD oil on the skin doesn't penetrate well. It lingers on top. Oil is also slow to absorb in the gut. CiBiDinol was created to make oil-soluble CBD water dispersible. Now, if you follow the industry at all, you see a lot of companies out there talking about their water-soluble CBD. Technically speaking, not possible. The carrier we use in the complex that holds onto the CBD is water-soluble, but it renders the product water dispersible, leaving it in its native form to perform its function as it was by nature designed to perform it. As CiBiDinol, much more CBD penetrates much more effectively and quickly through the gut and skin barriers, so the molecule can be absorbed. This greater absorption profile enabled us to use a lot less CBD to achieve noticeable results. The noticeable side effect here is lower pricing. Water absorbs much faster than oil, both in the gut and on the skin. Our independent proof of concept testing revealed to us that CiBiDinol increases CBD's gut absorption 300% and skin absorption 400%. Now, I am not making claims here. These numbers are supported by independent laboratory analysis, and I have the studies if you'd like to see them. Adding to this opportunity, the manufacturing methods formerly used with this class of products produce cumbersome processes with very low yields. The improvements that we made our proprietary technology that much more unique. The method that created CiBiDinol very effectively improved on these issues, showing results that are supported by data from independent laboratories. Products made with CiBiDinol deliver the same amount of CBD every time. This means that the Xceptol brand with CiBiDinol gives the user very recognizable and consistent results. The brand Xceptol is ready for market launch, starting with an unscented pain cream, soon to be followed by capsules, sublingual drops, and menthol pain creams. The opportunities here are vast. Our largest raw material purchaser is a large company in Salt Lake City who engaged us to make custom products for their brand. We are currently working on 2 more projects for them. This was the birth of CannAssist International. Vertical integration. We see a collision of economic forces progressing here. Due to the passage of the Farm Bill, making it legal to grow hemp and use materials derived therefrom, we can now manufacture our own product from seed to sale to include CBD in consumer products. This new scenario allows us to bypass the competition, keeping product pricing low and driving already significant margins to the company even higher. Funding and revenue to CannAssist leads to a ratcheting up of our product and technology research, keeping us as we are now with a robust product pipeline. We believe we have created a novel, tough-to-follow platform for some years ahead. Okay, so why now? The Farm Bill legalized hemp products that contain a concentration of less than 0.3% THC. The legislations and regulations are far enough along to give a framework for us to work within. Mortality rates attributed to overuse of opiate medications are just too high and really need to be addressed. Alternative medicines can mitigate and in some cases eliminate the use of conventional drugs. Medical community acceptance continues to grow, and we are a highly transparent company accessible in the public market. Public health crises regarding overuse of traditional pharmaceuticals have led to alarming mortality numbers, not to mention the increased social and medical costs associated with it. This is serious enough to have resulted in emergency medical declarations made by our own and other federal governments. CannAssist technology can meaningfully address many of these issues. Allow me to elaborate a bit. When the Farm Bill was passed, we were well ahead of the curve and far along in honing our technology and our consumer products. Partaking in a number of conferences revealed to us just how far ahead of the others we really were. By ensuring continued compliance with all regulatory changes, we can confidently and responsibly pursue new consumer products and therapies. The proof of concept testing we did regarding penetration made us very interesting for physicians and university research scientists, excuse me, who now incorporate our capsules and topicals into their therapeutic and study toolboxes. Also noteworthy, a little water, excuse me. We made unprecedented progress in bringing to market the first CBD topical with an NDC code as an OTC product. This established more open dialogue and subsequent FDA projects, including the bulk drug substance project that we're part of now, and a flagship position in testing with the National Science Foundation. Our world as it is now. Our focus is on consumer demand. We focus on accessible price points. We operate lean with highly energetic and passionate leadership and staff. In addition to university and physician feedback, we utilize in-house programs supported by clinical and third-party laboratories for additional outreach and data. And we get here some guidance for our research. We began selling products in August of 2018. We are now on target for a $2 million calendar year in 2020. And this is all prior to launching our marketing and sales programs for our brand. To drive a point home, CannAssist has established, tested, and developed formulas guaranteeing product consistency, batch-to-batch repeatability, and adequate consumer volumes. We make everything under OTC guidelines. To that end, our manufacturing division is currently on the move from a 25,000 square foot facility to a 40,000 square foot facility, developing the same GMP protocols and OTC registrations we have always required of ourselves. We have all we need to make everything we sell. CannAssist has strong, unique, and loaded portfolio, allowing us access to multiple and varied revenue streams. How are we going to do this? What our company offers for this round of financing is an in-place and in-operation status of CannAssist International, constructed to accomplish all that's been listed here. CannAssist is a legitimate corporation. The company is approved and prepared to enter the OTC QB market. We have been audited and reviewed by the SEC. We're now in our 11th quarter as of the time of this presentation. CannAssist International is also EDGArized. For those of you unfamiliar with EDGAR, it refers to an information conversion to electronic formats required by the SEC from publicly traded companies. CannAssist owns its economic value from our unique and proprietary technology, having the strongest industry performance with broad and affordable applications. We have no debt, we have revenue, we have product ready for market, we have support from physicians and researchers for our products. We have a PR promotion using celebrities and professional athletes locked and loaded. We are expanding our distribution and sales, aiming at more specific target concentrations. We are engaging social media and crowdfunding. We are comfortable in saying as regulations become more and more onerous, and they will, we'll still be standing. Our product performance is the highest in the land, accomplished using a whole lot less CBD. This has enabled us to deliver lower pricing and provide a much better tolerated product. We do not measure success on the first buy. Our site is focused on repeat purchases, growing from the performance and affordability of our products and brand. This is especially impactful and exciting for us as we have come to know the large performance gaps that set us above everybody else. Listen, I know this sounds a bit over the top, but this has truly been our experience. Okay, goals. This is where our sights are set. We aim at significant numbers and conservatively estimated market capture. We will always continue our research into manufacturing procedures, product performance, and accessibility refinements to increase our value. The opportunities CiBiDinol technology has provided give us significant margins to continue our research and grow our company while keeping prices to the consumers low. Every dollar we get will be directed at $5 more. We believe in balanced budgets. We believe the company will be strong and completely able to support itself in a fairly short period of time. In conclusion, CannAssist is designed to engage customers and put them front and center, continuing development of strong, responsible alternatives to conventional meds, quality of life focus with effective treatments without the compromising side effects. We have growing medical support, often due to our aggressive and creative application of independent laboratories, or use of actually. We're on a global trademark initiative. We will gain top billing in this rapidly growing global market segment. We will be the platform for others to follow. This event really marks the evolution in my own growth and wokeness, truly of my passion. It's a very strong platform for which to help a whole lot of people. And over the years, that's what I've come to realize has consistently driven me the most. I really, really appreciate you attending this presentation today. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this question. Oh, go ahead, sir.
I'm sorry. Okay, my apologies. It says, what makes the company unique compared to our peers, and who are our competitors? Our competitors are probably companies somewhat familiar to you, Ananda, WebMD, or we have also, sorry, I'm drawing a blank on that other one. Why we're different than they are, our process is completely different. Our penetration through the skin is much higher. Our processing in the gut is much stronger. And honestly, no one else is using this technology. Others have tried to play with it, but I get the same response every time I hear somebody talking about it. They abandoned it. This is completely unique. The ability to use literally 25% of the amount of CBD to gain the effective relief that people seek over the amount used by the other companies, which use basically the straight CBD molecule in oil. Now, we hear a lot of things about liposomes and other kinds of delivery systems that render the stuff, again, water dispersible, water soluble is a word too far, but we're still finding that our performance, and we're doing a lot of testing to support this. We're into our 5th or 6th test now. We're now onto a genome test, continues to reveal that we stand tall in regards to our competition. Thank you, everybody.
This does conclude today's teleconference. Thank you for your participation. You may disconnect your lines at this time, and have a wonderful day.